Listen, I had gotten an influx of people asking me what I thought about the Hairfinity hair supplement. And initially, I had never had any interest in taking the Hairfinity. I've spent my time in taking like hair, skin, and nails, this, that, and the other thing. And what I found with those types of supplements is if you have a deficiency in a certain area, then that may benefit you. Otherwise, you won't see any differences, any changes, etc. Okay. All right. So Hairfinity has vitamins A, C. It has B1, 2, 3, and 6 in it. Also B12, folic acid, biotin. Okay. Now, I already take biotin. I take my multivitamin every day, and I take my like every so often I'll add a little bit of extra vitamin C, and of course my vitamin D. I need that. At one point I was deficient in it, so I just try to make sure I stay on top of that. Okay, there are other ingredients here. Some things I'm not sure what they are. Pantothenic acid, hydrolyzed collagen, and I see horsetail. There's also an ingredient called MSM, and I won't attempt to pronounce the actual word, but it's a sulfur. It's actually this. I have the MSM powder, and that's what it stands for, if you can see that. And it's a connective tissue for healthy cartilage. Now, as I did the research on this Hairfinity, okay, as I said, I had no interest whatsoever, but I'm doing this video because people had been asking me what I thought about it. I have gone online, watched YouTube videos, and didn't really see a definitive, this stuff really made my hair grow this much more than it normally does. Or, usually most of the videos that I've seen, that people would start the Hairfinity and then 3 months down the line, they're like, I'm on my 3rd bottle, I don't see any changes. Or people would say, well, I had damaged ends, so I had to cut my ends off, and they wind up cutting like 2 inches of their hair off, so you didn't see any change, any difference. And then, I know people that I know said they were using it and it caused their skin to break out, and it caused them to get headaches. So after I did a little bit of research on that, and right away I learned that if you have an overage of vitamin A in your system, that could cause headaches. And, so it's kind of important that you look at your diet. If you're already taking a multivitamin and stuff like that, look at the look at your diet and see what you're taking on the daily, like what you're eating. And if you have too much vitamin A, you might possibly get the headaches, As far as breaking out, if you have issues or if there's something in your system, like toxins sitting there, and then you add these supplements, it's possible that once you take them, the toxins will start to express through the skin. So it's important that you drink a lot of water. You drink all your water. One of the ingredients, this MSM powder, is probably the culprit for that. It's said that MSM is a natural anti-inflammatory. It detoxifies your body. It makes you more flexible and all this good stuff. And it's really good for your general health. It's also coined as a miracle supplement. I've heard it coined as a beauty supplement because it's good for your hair, skin, and nails as well. Anyway, like I said, I started taking it because my joints are feeling kind of rickety lately, and I felt like I had some form of deficiency. And all you do is take like a spoonful in your whatever you're drinking, and it goes down easily. It's just a powder, And I was taking this every day without fail for about 2 months. I've seen no changes in my hair. I am deficient when it comes to my nails. Like, I knew I was, but I didn't realize. I wasn't even looking to get strong nails or anything like that. Anytime I would put my hands in water and I didn't have on any kind of gel nail polish or some kind of overlay, my nails would just bend. I'm talking about bend like plastic wrap. That's how soft they would get. After taking this MSM, they are thick, they are strong. I don't have to put anything on them. I have to constantly file them down because I like to keep them low. Now, I don't know if you remember some videos from last year. I always would have on some type of a gel polish because that was the only way I could keep my nails and keep polish on them. And that worked out fine, and that would allow them to go ahead and grow. But whenever I take that polish off and go any period of time, the nails would split in half, like this way and that. It was awful. Crack. I mean, if I just bumped it up against something, no matter how soft, the nails would just crack and flake off. Even my toenails had gotten so bad. Now my toenails is the complete opposite. They're thicker and they grow so fast that I have to make sure I stay on top of them, because if I don't, I'll be walking out here looking ridiculous, especially with sandal weather just ending. I looked down one time and I had already clipped and filed my nails, and a week later those suckers was already out there. And you know that looks crazy when your toenails are just too long. It's incredible. I had no idea. If your hair is generally healthy and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, keeping a clean scalp, you know, keeping your hair clean, those ends trimmed nicely, protective styling for some people, like me, I have to do protective styling if I want to retain length. Your hair is going to grow and you will retain the length. Now, if you wanted to grow faster than that, I just honestly do not believe any supplement or anything is going to have your hair growing faster unless you are deficient, okay? If your body is deficient in any one of the supplements that's in Hairfinity or any hair, skin, and nail supplement, okay? So if you decide to try it, just make sure that you do your research, you drink plenty of water when you do it. In my opinion, for me, I have MSM. I'm already taking a multivitamin, vitamin D, some vitamin C, plus I take biotin. I already have most of the ingredients. There are other ingredients in the product, but I just don't feel like I would spend that kind of money, you know what I mean, for something that may or may not work. That's just my piece. So if you guys, have used Hairfinity, let me know how it's worked for you. What have you found? Have you taken any other kind of hair, skin, and nail supplement? And just let me know how they compare. Until the next video, much love, okay? Live simply and be kind. Have a wonderful day.